West Side. Apparently I came in a little too early because this was the part I was supposed to. West Side, everyone. Lick my nose. Oh, enough of that mess. Goddamn, light crowd tonight. Hi there again, everybody. My name is John Mills, and I am the Drunken Nerd Painter. Now, I teach a method of painting called the Drunken Painting Method. Now, what is the Drunken Painting Method? The Drunken Painting Method is a method of painting which I developed that allows everyone to ejaculate their heart's desire deep within the fabric of the canvas. Within the fabric of the canvas, that's right. Before I get on to explaining what we're going to be painting here tonight, let me get a little sippy poo. Just a little sippy poo. Hey Daniel, I think you're the only one here right now. That's fucking weird. Look how moist that looks. That looks real fucking moist. Real fucking moist. Delicious. Now then, the painting that we'll be doing for you tonight is a beautiful motherfucking image. Daniel, West Side. The painting we'll be doing for you tonight is a beautiful motherfucking image, okay? I see a fire and ice image. Two opposites colliding, penetrating inside of each other, ejaculating their awesomeness. Ejaculating their awesomeness. So then, let me go over exactly what we're painting here tonight. This is also the part where I pimp myself out with all my little social media stuff. But since it's pretty much only you, Daniel, for some fucking reason, I'm not going to worry about it. Now then, the image I see today, the background, pure fucking ice. Fucking ice mountain. Motherfucking clouds ejaculating inside of a moon. Ice moon, too. That motherfucker's gonna be blue. Blue as shit. Alright? In front of that is gonna be a fucking ice wall. Okay? Ice wall right here. Coming in from this side to right about here. Now in the middle of that motherfucking ice wall, the lava and shit, which will be right here, is gonna be forcing its fucking way through. Okay? Inside the lava is going to be some motherfucking ice shards. Ice shards. Just like remnants of fucking ice. Now then. In the background, some fucking ice dragons. Just fucking penetrating their way through the sky. Nothing crazy. Now, obviously something happened in this image that took this ice world, right? And melted the shit out of it. What's that going to be? Right here, floating on a big fucking slab of ice, is going to be a fucking hot-ass BBW mage chick. Okay? She's going to have like triple Q boobs. They're going to be exploding everywhere. She's going to be pointing her hand up into the sky with a magic book in her left hand. Okay? She's going to be fucking wearing gold and shit, black dress, motherfucking trimmed out with gold and red. A little bit of purple up in that bitch, too. For sure. Lick my nose. She's going to be summoning a demonic fire creature right here with his big ass hand just in the air. So, I hope you have your beer and your paintbrushes ready, because we're about to paint a beautiful image. A beautiful image. West Side singing hobo. For sure, bitch. Glad you would join me tonight. Metal Demonix, West Side, my friend. Are you ready to paint a beautiful image with Big Sexy John Mills? Oh, you are? Well, let's fucking do that shit. This is the Drunken painting method. And Big Daddy John Mills is going to give you something you've never seen before. West Side. First, let's start off with the motherfucking ice background cloud shit. Let's ejaculate some blue and white onto my palette. Lick my nose. Let's go to the John Mills 2-inch brush. Ooh, that's fucking nice. Lick my nose. West Side. Now, in the Drunken painting method, you can paint with whatever instruments you want, on any canvases that you want. All that matters with this powerful method of painting is that you penetrate exactly your heart's desire into the fabric. Just get your shaft wet and stick it in. Ooh, that's fucking nice, bitch. Now, we need some texture and shit in that background. Big Daddy's gonna go to some white. He's gonna thin it out with just a little bit of water. Now watch what Big Sexy does. Ooh, that looks real fucking nice, don't it? I know it does. Eat my nose. Let me get a little sippy poo. Alright, now. We need to paint the motherfucking lava. Let's go back to the John Mills 2-inch brush, bitch. I'm hard for this painting already. I know you are. I know you are. Does it make you feel good inside your pants and soul? Now, the primary color here is going to be motherfucking orange. Motherfucking orange. You know, a lot of people are talking about the Game of Thrones ending. Now, I'm not going to spoil nothing for anybody in case you ain't watched it, so I ain't going to say any, like, specific details. But, you know, a lot of people ain't fucking happy. They're, like, really not fucking happy. And here's the thing. That totally sucks. But at the end of the day, it's their story to tell. And if that's the way they want to tell it, can't really argue with it. It's a good lesson in life, if you think about it. They always say the destination is not as important as the journey. And in this particular case with this show, that's totally true. Totally true. Because good God, the destination to me sucked ass. But that's just my opinion. Just Big Daddy's opinion. We're just gonna get a lot of motherfucking orange up in this bitch, okay? Now I'm gonna penetrate a little red in there. A little red, just to fucking flavor it and shit. Just to fucking flavor it. You just wanna add a little bit of flavor here. Maybe there. Fuck it, there. Now let's clean the motherfucking brush out. Let's clean it off. Now let's blend that out. Remember, the more you rub it, the more it goes away. It starts stiff as fuck, but as you rub it more, it softens. The paint. The paint softens. Now, look at what we got here. We got all the makings of a beautiful motherfucking image. All the makings of a beautiful image. Big Daddy needs a sippy poo. He needs a little sippy poo. Now, let's go ahead and cut some motherfucking lava lines into it. Normally they're water lines, but we got some motherfucking lava hairs. Let's go to the John Mills motherfucking knife, bitch. We're gonna penetrate a little color up inside there and just start squirting these lines in. Now remember, you can paint however you want in your style of painting using the Drunken painting method. But for this to work really well, it's best to stick it in while it's wet. Real fucking wet. Okay? Because as it's wet and you stick your shaft in, it slides better. It slides a lot better. Isn't that right, Abby? West Side, lick my nose. Now, the more you rub this motherfucking shit out, the lighter it becomes. The lighter it becomes. I think Big Daddy's happy with that. Lick what? Lick my nose. And ass cavity nose. I know that didn't make sense. You know, we all have struggles in life. You know, it can vary from this to that. And it's all personal. It's all personal. What's a struggle to you may not necessarily be a struggle to another person experiencing the same situation. But whatever your struggle may be, always know this. It typically gets better on the other end. Just work your way through it. And at the same time, lick the inside of my nose. Lick the inside of my nose. And suck my ass. Now then, we got a beautiful lava ass ocean here. Okay? Beautiful lava ass ocean. We need to penetrate a motherfucking moon in the background. Now, this paint is still wet. I want an ice moon. Ice moon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take me some straight up white paint and we're going to use our finger. Figure out where you want this son of a bitch and penetrate it inside. Remember, the more you rub it, the lighter it becomes. I think Big Daddy's happy with that. I think Big Daddy's happy. My ex-boyfriend Gomez just recently cheated on me with a high schooler. Singing hobo, guess what you need to do? You need to call the police on that motherfucker. Like, seriously. Now then, let's penetrate some ice mountains. Now for that, I'm going to go to a dark-ass blue. And ejaculate a little black inside of it. But first, we're going to get a sippy poo. Now, right here, all we want is a dark-ass fucking color. Now, figure out where you want this son of a bitch and penetrate it inside. that looks real fucking nice. Now, let's go to the John Mills motherfucking filbert brush. And all we're gonna do here is form and shape our mountain. Form and shape it. You'll pick up a little bit of that light color, but that's okay. I think Big Daddy needs something a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Excellent. Now, let me get a little sip. Now, we need to put some highlights on this mountain. Because we're going over a very dark blue color, using white will just create a nice light blue. Sometimes it's very easy to overwork this shit. So get it where you want it and leave it alone. Like that. Big Daddy's happy with that. But what he's going to do too is he's going to take that same white and mix a little blue with it. Just to make a shadow color. Alright, I'm happy with it. JC Walker. My pants are getting tighter by the minute with the eager anticipation of seeing succulent boob meat in this painting. JC, then you've come to the right place. You've definitely come to the right place. Big Sexy will be back in a moment. He needs to urinate out his penis. All right, let's slow down for a moment. Just for a moment. Now, I kind of think I had a brain fart at the beginning of this fucking show, probably because like one person was watching, which is fucking weird. The drunken painting method. Now, what is the drunken painting method? Most of you who are here right now probably know this. But the drunken painting method is a powerful method of painting in which I developed that allows everyone to penetrate their heart's desire deep within the fabric of the canvas. Doesn't matter who you are, what you believe in, or whatever disabilities you may have. The only thing that matters in this powerful method of painting is that you penetrate exactly what your heart desires deep within the fabric, without fear of what other people will think. That is the beauty of the drunken painting method. Now, if you hadn't watched it already, you should go to YouTube when you get a chance and check out Masterworks of the Drunken Nerd Painter, which is totally fucking awesome. Totally awesome. Big Daddy released an episode about a week ago. And people seem to really fucking like it, so I need you to get your motherfucking asses over there and look at that shit. Look at that shit. Alright. In the drunken painting method, we use alcohol to calm our nerves. Calm our nerves. So if you ever get nervous, make sure to have a little sip. Have a little sippy poo. Have a little sippy poo. Makes you feel good about yourself. You know, a lot of people have negative things to say about alcohol. You know, how it ruined their life or ruined their marriage or made them make bad decisions. Alcohol has done nothing but good things for me. Nothing but good things. It's made me a better person. It's improved my life greatly. And I think it will for you too. Alright, now, we need to put some fucking clouds up inside this bitch. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to that same dark ass blue color we got. And we're going to go to the John Mills motherfucking fan brush, bitch. And we're going to put it inside that dark ass blue color. Actually, I may want to add a little bit more blue to that. I may want to add a little bit more blue. Alright, now. We just want a couple stringy clouds, nothing crazy. So I'm seeing one of these son of a bitches right up here. Ooh, yeah. See, it looks fucking good, don't it? I know it does. You don't have to answer. Right? You don't have to answer. Straw Hill, West Side, my friend. West Side. You're a rare face around here nowadays. What you been up to, Straw Hill? Painting beautiful images like this has greatly improved my life. And it has made me appreciate things that I did not appreciate before. It really does make you look at the world differently. It really does. And Big Daddy John Mills is proud to have created a method of painting that everyone can use. Painting is no longer just for the elite or with the few people who were born with some special talent. Painting is now for everyone with this powerful method. And Big Sexy is very proud to have created it. This is his gift to you. Although it's more so of an awakening inside of you because the power was already in there to begin with. Someone just needed to nudge it. Hey, I need you to wake up. Wake up, motherfucker. You're in there. Get your ass at it. No need to be afraid. No need to be afraid. Suck my ass. Daughter has danced 4 times a week and my son plays baseball and football 4 times a week. It's rough, bro. I can totally see that, my friend. Well, like I said, Big Daddy appreciates you being here for sure. For sure, bitch. Alright, now then. What I want to do now is let's go ahead and let's paint some fucking bone dragons. Who wants to see some bone dragons? Let's go to some straight ass black funky paint. Now I see 3 of these sons of bitches. I see 3 of them. One of these son of bitches is gonna be right here. Remember, paint with your heart and balls. That's all it takes. Just paint with your heart and balls. And no matter what you paint, it will always be beautiful. Of this I promise. Big Daddy promises. We're just going to outline it for now. And then we'll go back in a moment. The paint is still very wet under my hand, so it's hard to rest my hand on anything to get a nice stable movement. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Big Daddy likes it. Big Daddy. For sure, bitch. I'm Hopper Miss nowadays because it helps my erectile dysfunction to come here. Straw Hell, I'm glad to help your penis out, man. Definitely glad to help your penis. Remember, paint with your heart and balls. And that's spiritual balls. If you have a vagina, you can still totally do this. It's just spiritual balls. Spiritual balls. Excellent. Excellent. Let's go in here and see if we can fill some of this fucking shit in. That's what happens when you believe in your heart and ass. You can achieve anything. Don't forget about Matthew too, JC. What the fuck? I'll let Kevin Mims know. Let me get a little sip here. Let me get a little sip. I'd like to remind everybody that we have a lot of the links below. Check out the panels below the video. We got posters available for anybody who wants to penetrate some of Big Daddy John Mills' art on their wall. We have posters available at the store. Posters available at the store. We also offer commissions. You can get a painting by the Drunken Nerd Painter. Goddamn, it's fucking awesome. It's real fucking awesome. 2 people have already had the pleasure to hang Big Sexy's art on his wall. Hell, you can buy this motherfucking painting tonight, bitch. Make sure to join the Westside Crew community. That's on our Discord channel. Link is below. Link is below, bitch. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out all the motherfucking shit. And also, too, as I always say, any donations or subscriptions, any monetary, like, money shit that comes to Big Daddy's way, I promise you, I will use them for drugs and alcohol. Absolutely promise you. So rest assured it's going to a good place and a good cause. Alright, let's sit back and look at our painting now. Let's look. It's looking real nice. It's looking real nice. You know, I'm fucking sweating. I'm fucking sweating real hard. Okay. I gotta turn the air conditioner on. I gotta fucking turn that shit. Straw Hell, probably somewhere along the lines of triple D's or possibly a lower E. Lower E. I was thinking about double E's, but I don't even know if that exists. It'd be awesome if it did. Alright. Now, what we have to contend with now is this beautiful fucking ice wall. Any size is good in my book. Same here, same here. I'm back, was on the phone. West Side, Daniel. You know, Big Daddy's gonna put his hair up because he's getting a little warm here. He's getting a little fucking warm here. Alright. Now this ice wall, this wall of ice, it's gonna stop right here because this lava is just penetrating through it. God damn it. Alright. Now what I'm thinking here is we have, how big are the boobs going to be? Are we talking Harmony-sized titties or Delve boobs? They will probably be, Delve-sized boobs are perfect, but we're going even larger than that. We're going to the point where it's a notch below giving permanent back trouble. So, no back trouble, but like one more ounce of boob, debilitating, like crippled. One notch below that. So the maximum size, that's reasonable. Maximum size is reasonable. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a little bit of blue, but primarily white. Primarily white. Now here's the thing. I think we're gonna paint this with a knife. I think we're gonna paint it with a knife. Let's go to the John Mills knife. Ooh, that's a little darker than we wanted. Let's put a little bit more white inside there. Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. So, take a big dollop of this shit. Now we're still going to use... You know what? You know what? We're abandoning this idea. We need to use the brush. Let's go to John Mills' large filbert. Excellent. Excellent. I can deal with it. Have you seen the season finale yet of Game of Thrones? Yes, Metal, I have. I don't know if you were in here before, but I did make a comment on it. Try and keep spoilers away from people who just happen to have not seen it yet. But the comment was something along the lines of, the journey is sometimes better than the destination. Which applies to a lot of things in life. A lot of things in life. Now, certain things it doesn't apply to, you know, getting rich, sex, yeah. But in this particular instance, we can say that the journey of the Game of Thrones show was much better than the destination. But it's okay. It's okay. Life will go on. Life will go on. Now, we don't want just this plain-ass white color here. Okay? Can we ever get some ethnic knee knockers on the Drunken Nerd Painter? Hispanic boobs. Hispanic boobs. Alright, now we're going to go to some dark blue, because we want to put a couple lines in this bitch. Now, watch what Big Sexy does. He's going to put the knife in the blue and thin it out. Look, he just wants to tap that shit. He just wants a lot of blue up in that bitch. Lightly rub it. Excellent. This right here is just adding texture. Just adding texture to it. Because we don't want no flat ass color, you know? There's going to be some fucking shit here and there. Alright. Remember, in your world, you can ejaculate anything that your heart desires using my drunken painting method. John called the support line. He was so upset. What the fuck are you talking about? Wait, let's see. He's avoiding the question. John called the support line. He was so upset. Um, or some chocolate. All right, now then. We got all this fucking lava, right? All this motherfucking lava. When the lava hits the ice, what the fuck's gonna happen? Steam's gonna penetrate up into the air. Steam's gonna penetrate into the air. So we need a nice light cover. And we need to create, instead of a tree line this time, a steam line. Let's go to the John Mills small fan brush. Now. Excellent. Game of Thrones support line. Well, here's the deal. Like I was saying earlier, I, along with pretty much everybody else in the world, hated the fucking ending. But it's their ending to do the way that they want. Just like this image. Big Daddy can create it however he wishes to. They chose to end it like that. That's their choice. That is their choice. All right, Big Daddy likes that. He's cool with what he just accomplished. All right. I mean, don't get JC War. I love some. All right. Hey, y'all stop doing that, please. Please. All right. Now, let's see what we got here. Now, if this is dry, excellent, excellent. We need to create the ice shit. Ice shit. All right. So, we need about the same color as this fucking wall here. I'm gonna ejaculate some blue in there. Let's go to the John Mills motherfucking script liner brush. Script liner brush. If I could find the shit. Now, one thing we don't do too often on here is show depth. So I want to show some motherfucking depth with this ice shit. Let's start with the big ass one that has the platform that she's standing on. Okay? I'm cool with that. Big Daddy's cool with that. Now over here, we got another big ass piece of fucking ice. Alright, now before we get too fucking far, let's go ahead and create the depth. So we need a slightly lighter shade, or darker, I guess it wouldn't matter. We're gonna go with lighter. Slightly lighter shade of what we already have. Alright. And actually, I probably should have waited till I painted all of them first, so I could just do all this at once, but fuck it. Alright, good. Let's go back. Let's go ahead and finish up the fucking things before we go any further. I see a little chunk of fucking ice right here. Maybe one of them motherfuckers are right here too. Shit, we don't know. Fuck it. All right. All right. Then maybe one more of them motherfuckers over here. Remember to always believe in your heart and ass when you do this. Always believe in your heart and ass. Because at the end of the day, that's really all you can count on. Now let's go to that light ass color to create the thickness to the son of a bitch. Alright, good. Let's go to the John Mills small filbert brush. That's the son of a bitch right here. Let's do the thick parts first, and then we'll go back over afterwards. With the primary shit. Remember, in your world, you can ejaculate anything your heart desires using the drunken painting method. All right, excellent. Some people ask Big Daddy, how do you come up with these ideas? And all I can say is, I pull them from within my sack. I pull them from within my sack. And by that I mean, I close my eyes and I think, what the fuck do I want to see? Completely not giving a shit what anyone else thinks. What do I want to see? And whatever it is I want to see, that's what I paint. Too often in life, people, they care too much about what other people think. And by doing that, you lose sense of yourself. Oh shit, half decent, mostly okay. What's Saeed? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Half decent, for sure, bitch. Big Daddy's looking forward to seeing you stream again, for sure. You're nice to look at. Also a very nice lady. But what I was saying is you always want to paint what you want to see. With the drunken painting method, you have to understand something. You cannot lie with this. The moment you lie with this, your image ceases to be beautiful. It ceases to be beautiful. It's very important to understand. Very important to understand. For sure, bitch. Hey, half decent. Here's a little sippy poo for you. All right. And I see right here we kind of forgot to add some thickness. That's why Big Daddy mostly paints BBWs. Because Big Daddy likes big women. He always has. He likes all women, of course, but he has a soft spot for the big ladies. He's definitely got a soft spot for the big ladies. So, if he was to lie, he'd paint skinny chicks all the time. He paints skinny chicks a lot of times, but he would paint them all the time. No, sir. Big Daddy likes BBWs, and he's not afraid to admit that. They say more cushion for the pushing, but Big Daddy says more everything for the everything. I don't know if that made sense, but just fucking go with it. Now, for these bigger motherfuckers over here on the side, this ice shit, we're gonna go to the John Mills motherfucking 1-inch brush, bitch. John Mills 1-inch brush. That's this son of a bitch right here. Yes, drunk biatch. Half decent. Lick my nose. So we're gonna go to that dark ass color, and guess the fuck what? You totally ran out. You ran out of your dark color. You ran out of your dark color. So let's try and mix some more. These little corner spots right here, I'm gonna have to go back with the motherfucking filbert brush, bitch. Just to fill them son of a bitches in. Half decent. What you been painting lately? Have you been using the drunken painting method? Because it'd be nice if you have. Excellent. Now, we're not done when we get done here. Excuse me, we're not done when we get done with this part here. We still need to add some fucking texture, okay? We still need to add some fucking texture. Excellent. All right, excellent. Excellent. Only once a week. I can't sustain more than that for my liver's sake. Been painting nothing but sunsets lately. Is that what your heart desires, half decent? To paint sunsets? Let's go to John Mills' motherfucking fan brush. This right here is just adding some fucking texture to the ice shit. Excellent. Goddamn, look at that fucking shit. You know, I created this painting method, but I still get surprised by it all the time. Still get surprised. Now, while we have a little downtime right here, laugh my ass off, my heart doesn't have any creativity, so I paint the pictures I find online. Half decent. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Big Daddy's gonna have to teach you something. And actually, we'll do that right now while we're cleaning the brushes. We'll do that while we're cleaning the brushes. Sage Duck, West Side, lick my nose. How you doing, Sage Duck? For sure, bitch. My heart doesn't know what it wants. Half decent. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. First, and I need you to answer truthfully. If you were to look at something, well, actually, let me rephrase that. Let's say you wanted to see something. Let's say you wanted to see something. What would you want to see? Just answer that question. If you wanted to see something, what would you want to see? And I know that's a very open-ended, broad question, but just answer it truthfully. What would you like to see? And be honest. West Side! Sage Duck, West Side, my friend. Thank you for joining the West Side crew. For sure, bitch. Lick my nose, Sage Duck. Appreciate that follow, my friend. My heart doesn't know what it wants. Oh, never mind. I'm reading what you had before. I'm sorry. I'm a little buzzed right now, so, you know. You're going to have to bear with me. If you could see anything, what would it be? West Side. You dirty son of a bitch. Sage Duck, dude. Hold on. Sage Duck. West Side, my friend. I appreciate that sub, man. I don't know if you've been here before, and first of all, I really appreciate the subscription. I don't know if you've ever been here before, but I tell everybody this. Any donations, any subs, anything of money value that people give to me during my stream, so, for example, your subscription, I 100% promise you that I will use your money for drugs and alcohol. I absolutely promise you. Thank you, my friend. Big Daddy really appreciates that, man. Something colorful and beautiful. Come on, half decent. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. What is colorful and beautiful to you? Do you know Dosty Boot? He's my friend. West Side, my friend. I do know Dosty Boot. He helps me out a lot. Cool dude. For sure, Sage Duck. He talks about you all the time. Well, let me tell you something. Big Daddy appreciates the kind words. West Side? Well, sit back and enjoy the Drunken Nerd Painter, and maybe you'll learn something that will better your life. Now, here's what Big Daddy's gonna do. While half decent is thinking over there, I'm gonna go spray piss out of my cock. I'm gonna pause the music, let y'all watch a little something. But Big Daddy be back in just a moment. Sage Duck, thanks for that sub, man. Big Daddy appreciates it. Sage Duck, feel free to penetrate my face emotes in chat. Lick my nose. Oh snap, Delve. Hold on. I got me a beer here, but we got a fucking superstar in here. We got a fucking superstar. Delve, I just want you to know something. When I paint this big boob chick on here, shortly, just know that it's your boobs that are the inspiration for hers. Seriously, I think of your boobs a lot. Because you're such a nice lady. Alright. Half decent. Wait, that's all I've got in my brain and heart. Well then half decent. It seems like abstract art may be your thing. Start ejaculating colors all over the canvas. I'm about to fucking sneeze. Alright. Now, here's the deal. So far we have this pretty beautiful fucking image. The next step would be to paint the big boob chick. Okay? But here's the problem. We've got to let this layer right here get a little tacky. So it's about time for Big Daddy to take a little break anyway. We're going to penetrate the fan onto this, just to dry it up a little bit. And when we come back in about 4 to 5 minutes, we paint a really big boob chick. For sure. Enjoy the view, bitches. Delve, you do it this way. Get ready for the sound. There it is. Big Daddy will be back in a moment.
in the downtime, you guys should totally check out the panels below for all the informations. And then suck my ass. Or check out the store where you can buy a motherfucking poster. Buy the Drunken Nerd banner. Look at my ass, Kevin. That's right, Sage Duck. It's a powerful fucking fan. Give Big Daddy about 2 minutes and he'll be ready to go. Half decent. West Side? Hey, Del, do me a favor, if you can. Hit up my DMs on, Instagram or whatever, and, send me inspirational pics for, this big boob chick I'm about to paint, which is gonna be totally awesome. I need reference images.
By the way, there is a discount on all artwork for, boobs sent that, boobs pics sent, 5% discount on posters for, if you send me boob pics, anyone. You gotta be a chick though, no dudes. That's right, man. Don't you be sending me no boob pics down there. You don't get no discount at all, bitch. Alright, I think Big Daddy's ready to go. Now, before we get started with this massive boob chick, I want to say something.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly
Fuck.
can help. This sentence is
Let's listen to the ad
correct,
first.
but it's wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word choice is bland. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft compelling, understandable writing that makes an impact on your reader. Much better. Are you ready to give it a try? Installation is simple and free. Visit Grammarly.com today.
Visit Grammarly.com, apparently, for some fucking reason. I'm pretty sure it's just a website with a spell checker on it that you pay $19.99 a month for. What the fuck is this? I got an idea. Let's go to some fucking, this shit. That'll work. Now, in the drunken painting method, you can paint characters any way you want. But if you're going for a semi-realistic approach, you need to take your time. You see, mountains and fucking trees and shit like that, they grow however in the environment that they do. So they'll always look like a fucking tree. But people and shit, you gotta get it right. The proportions and shit. So take your time and have a sip if you need to. Which is probably important that I have a sip now too. I have a new house that has a lot of empty walls for boob paintings. My wife will love it. Well, Sage Duck, you can have this painting if you want. You can also buy a beautiful poster and frame that shit too. But only if you want to. Or better yet, you know what's better than any of that? Paint your own image in the drunken painting method. And hang that son of a bitch on the wall. But it'd be awesome if you gave me money for my artwork to suck my ass. Now let's get a little sippy poo. Let's get a little sippy poo. Ooh. Yeah. Goddamn. Look how moist this looks. Look how fucking moist this looks. That's a big ass head on this shaft. I've heard that a time or two. No, I hadn't. My penis is small. Well, it's average size, folks. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to talk about my genitalia there, but, you know, it's big enough to make some impact. Like I always say, if you can't bottom out, beat the walls to hell. Rocky Mountain cold. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's Rocky Mountain cold, but it's cool. You know, it was kind of sitting there for about 8 minutes, so the chill wore off. Let's clean the fucking palette. Let's clean the palette. You know, this palette is... I made this palette. And I made it out of, like, 1/4-inch plywood. Actually, let me show you. Y'all probably never seen this before. This is the back of the palette. Look right there. Wait, shit. I made this out of 1/4-inch plywood. And when it didn't have any paint on it, it weighed, you know, next to nothing. Right now, with all the paint that's dried on it, this son of a bitch weighs at least 5 pounds. And what's sad is I did clean this one time, and I wish I didn't, because this in itself is a piece of art. So, you know, I wish I didn't clean it, but I will never clean it again. And the way I figure it is that when this palette becomes too heavy to hold, Big Daddy has completed his quest. So, the son of a bitch really does weigh about 5 pounds. Alright. I was just going to say it looks like a painting. Yep. I'm gonna see if, I don't know if you can see the thickness here. You probably can't. I mean, alright, that's the plywood. It's a 1/4 inch. Now look, you see like little, I mean, you might be able to see some texture in it. It is so fucking heavy now. I mean, you know, it's not enough to not be able to handle it. Where are the boobs on it? They are everywhere. Like, this is mostly boob paintings. Alright. Let's do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a skin tone. And to reference what was being said before that I didn't answer, in your world, paint whatever you want. So if you want different color boobs on here, by all means, please paint exactly what you want to see. Paint what you want to see. So I'm gonna take some of this and I'm gonna add a little bit of brown to it. I'll tell you something. Actually, to reference what was being said before, some of you may not know this, and think about this for a moment. Skin tones. Let's say you were going to mix the skin tone yourself from the primary colors of which they come from. I use a pre-mixed skin tone and then I either darken it or lighten it the way I want. Skin tones. No matter what race you are, no matter what race of character you're painting, you use the same exact colors in every one. Okay? Think about that for a moment. Just think about it. You use the same exact colors for whatever ethnicity of character or skin tone that you're painting. It's the same colors, just in different quantities. We're all the same. So, what's that? So, I'm going to take the skin tone that I'm just created. I'm gonna get a little sippy poo is what I'm gonna do. Oh shit. Alright. Penetrate your heart's desire. There are no mistakes in the drunken painting method. Because whatever you do on this canvas is exactly what needed to be done. And no matter what you paint, it will always be beautiful, regardless of what it is, as long as all of yourself is inside of this. Let's do this. West Side. If you get nervous, have a motherfucking sip, bitch. Dropping nothing but wisdom here. Half decent. Let me tell you something. I look at your pics on Instagram and shit. And you're a very nice lady. And Big Daddy appreciates nice ladies. What's that? That was in my top 10 speeches of all time. Sage Duck, lick my nose. Thank you. Kevin Mims, you son of a bitch. Wrestling must be over. No spoilers. What's up, buddy? Always believe in yourself, regardless of what you do. Always believe in yourself. The world would be a boring place if we all were the same. It wouldn't necessarily make it any less special. It's a matter of perspective. But I love the fact that we live in a world where there is uniqueness everywhere, and uniqueness is beauty. And there's a lot of people that would look at this and say that it's garbage. You know? Big Daddy don't think it's garbage. Big Daddy thinks it's fucking awesome. Half decent, West Side. West Side. Thank you for coming. Ejaculate from your heart. Always. If you think about it too, who defines what is beautiful? We do. Where does beauty come from? Beauty comes from the effort that is put in. And the intention. The effort that is put in and the intention. Contained within my paintings is the best of myself and the worst of myself. And all of it together is me. For sure, bitch. Suck my ass. Damn, this chick's face looks like she was born with some kind of weird disability. But that's okay. West Side half decent for sure, bitch. So y'all get a clearer picture of this in a moment. I know it's kind of vague from what you're seeing right now. But you'll get a clearer picture once I start to block in the colors. So I'm going to leave the feet kind of out of this right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the John Mills mini filbert brush. If you're painting wet on wet, for example, if you're not letting the layers dry before you go over them, like I do most of the time, if you thin the paint out, it will go over the top of your other paint. So a thin paint sticks to a thick paint. Now, that doesn't mean you won't pick up what's underneath. So it's a matter of trial and error, working with it and doing it over and over and over. until you get a feel for what will happen when you fucking ejaculate and penetrate this motherfucking stick inside here, okay? Let's get some more upbeat music going here, because Big Daddy's getting like all sad and shit. Here we go. There we go. There we go. So now that I'm looking at this boob meat, I'm thinking triple D's, okay? We were going for like a double E, but it's okay. It's okay. We can still work with this. They're still massive by most people's standards. Well, should be everybody's standards. If instead of a big boob chick, you want to paint like a big wiener dude, you can totally do that. If you want to paint a big boob chick who also has wiener, you can do that too. Excellent. Now let's go back to the John Mills motherfucking script liner brush. I think he has forgotten about the podcast show. Alright, does your fantasy world of big boob chicks have a name? Actually, Sage Duck, that's a very interesting question. One I've not contemplated. Which is actually very hard to answer right now. I would have actually no idea what the name would be. Maybe it's somewhere on the west side. Maybe. So, to answer your question, I have a hard time answering it. So what we're going to do, we need to do the cracks and crevices of the underneath boob meat, the shadowing. If you hadn't checked out all the social media stuff, or the fucking store, check that motherfucking shit out. I think you'd be glad you did. I motherfucking think you would. Excellent, excellent. Basically what we're just outlining here is where skin is meeting on different parts of the body to explain it as simplistically as possible. That's basically all we're doing. Excellent. Big Daddy can deal with that. The elder boobs, sky boobs. Hey, that's a good fucking idea. Boob rim. The reason I paint big boob chicks is that that's what I like to see. Just like I was explaining before, the drunken painting method is powerful. 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 Now, let's do the details of the face. So what I want is I want to get some white, red, and black. So let's go to the John Mills motherfucking script liner brush, bitch. We're gonna go to the white paint. And let's do the fucking eyeball here. Excellent. Let's go to the motherfucking red for the lipstick. Actually, wait a minute. Let's don't do red lipstick. Let's do purple. Let's do purple. Big Daddy likes purple lipstick. Doesn't see it very often. Excellent. Big Sexy likes what he just did there. Let's go to the black paint and let's make just a small indication of a fucking nose hole. Excellent. Now here's what let me explain something. I was explaining the wet on wet technique before. That white paint is as wet as it can get. It hadn't had any time to sit. How do we get black paint to stick on it? Let me show you something. I'm going to take my thing and I'm going to stick it in some black here. Now watch what happens. It's not going to stick. I'm gonna stick it in. Now, if it does stick, we're okay. But watch this. It totally stuck, so my point's not illustrated. But it didn't stick very well. So if you take a little water, or if you're using oil paint using paint thinner, you stick it in water, it'll stick much, much better. And I promise it just stuck much better, even though you might not be able to see it that way. Now we're gonna take that same purple color, and we need to make some fucking eyebrows. Excellent. God damn, there's some bushy eyebrows. That's okay. Fuck it. Kind of looks like she got punched in the eye. She has a black eye. Domestic abuse. What's that? Now let's look at what we got, and then let's go spray piss out of our dick. Big Daddy, be right back. Suck my ass. All right. Let's get back to business here. Pull this back a little bit. Very nice. Now, what we want to do now, I think I'll have me a Budweiser. Kevin Mims, why don't you already have the Budweiser in your hand? You know our lifestyle. We're drunks. Okay, now. I just gave myself a splinter. No, I didn't. What's that? If anybody has any questions about the drunken painting method, feel free to ask now. Suck my ass. So let's look at what we got here. We need to paint the motherfucking dress. Now the dress itself is going to be black. Alright. We want the maximum amount of boobs showing without being naked. The bottom of the dress is 1 fucking centimeter above the vagina, or below the vagina. Well, I didn't have the feeling in my balls to drink one until I joined on. Kevin Mims, that's understandable. Although you should always be ready to drink alcoholic beverage. Excellent. Alright. I'm very happy with that. Let's go to John Mills' small filbert brush. John Mills' small filbert brush. Excellent. Let's get a sippy poo before we go on. That feels real good. Alright, now. Let's block this color in. But keep in mind, we're not keeping this simple. We're going to add a lot of awesome ass shit to this. As you can see, the boob meat shadowing extends above the dress. When I see John, I just get this feeling deep in my balls, and that feeling is beer. Sage Duck, that is an excellent observation. I will not say that it is untrue. I wish I had my own beer. I'd call it, I don't know. Actually, that might be a good idea. I don't know. All right, excellent. All right, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Let's go back to the John Mill script liner brush. We got some red available, but we need some more. So, we're gonna make some fucking outline shit on this dress. This is the outside corners. Like there's some fucking rim around the dress. The point of the fucking rim is it knows it's supporting a lot of weight with the boob meat. So it's there to reinforce so that everything can hold everything up. Excellent. Excellent. Big Sexy likes what he just did. He really likes what he just did. You're going to be the next Kim Kardashian. What the fuck? You'll be selling all kinds of licensed products, making millions every day. They'll even make a reality TV show following your life. Sage Duck, that's a great idea. Although the Kim Kardashian comparison is kind of weird. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll go with it. She does have some nice boobs, but a gigantic ass. Big Daddy likes ass too. Big Daddy likes ass too. He does. He don't paint a lot of big asses, but this chick has a big ass. So, you know. Alright, now. Here's what we're gonna do. This chick's gonna have some fishnets on. The rims are gonna be red. As is the little string things that hold them up. The fishnets themselves will be purple or lavender. Sometimes these ideas just come to you on the spot. All right. Remember to always believe in your heart when you do this. Now, when you have unlimited time, I think butts last longer than boobs. Sage, Big Daddy's a boob guy. Although he appreciates the ass too. Alright. Big Sexy can deal with that. Big Sexy can definitely deal with that. Now, we hadn't put any feet here yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Red high heels. Red high heels. You see, when you paint like this, you can get the entire image out at once. Lots of people lay their images out and then paint them over the course of hours or days or months or fucking years. With this image, the image is in your, with this method, the image is in your head and you can get it all out at once. You can get it all out at once. By the way, I suck at feet and shoes. I know this is a fault, but it's okay. It's totally okay. As long as you paint what you paint with your heart and balls, it'll still be beautiful. For sure, bitch. All right, I can deal with that. That's actually not bad, considering beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Sage, that is correct. Beauty is something that is defined by the person who is witnessing it or experiencing it. Anything can be beautiful as long as you think that it is. But you have to feel that it is too. You can't just say, I think that's beautiful. You have to feel that it is. Otherwise, it means nothing. Suck my cavity ass backwards. Alright, now, I want to paint a gold and silver necklace and a motherfucking wrist thingy. So I got some silver, and let's penetrate some gold on here too. So let's start with the gold. I'm almost going for some Mr. T kind of shit. Alright, now let me wash the brush off. I want to put a gold fucking wrist thing on her. Damn, she got some big ass wrist. It's okay. Fuck it. Fuck it, I accidentally put it in some silver, but you know what, we're gonna go with it. No mistakes. No mistakes. No mistakes. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put one on the other wrist, even though a lot of this is going to be covered up by the book she's holding. She's going to be holding the book. For sure. Alright. Now, we need to put the hair. Guess what, guys? You get to pick the hair color. So I want you to look at this, and everyone, give me your ideas for what color her hair should be. While I grab another beverage. Get you a nice little close up here. Sage Duck, understood. West side, my friend. Kevin Mims says violet. Oh shit. Fiery redhead. You know what I'm thinking? Singing Hobo VR, looking good so far, my man. Singing Hobo, West Side, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Lick my nose cavity. Sage Duck, West Side, understood. Now, I'm thinking the hair color. What is the hair color? I don't know if violet's the color. I don't know if violet's the color. I'm actually kind of thinking white. White hair. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why, but I'm thinking white hair. Since I'm thinking it, I'm going to do it. West Side. Delve Within, are you still here? Never got them reference images. Even though I already painted it, it'd still be nice to get them. Alright. So, let's paint some white ass hair. I'm also thinking some Uma Thurman bang shit. Alright, let's go to the John Mills motherfucking tiny filbert brush. Let me get a sippy bit. Remember to check out the links below in the panels. Lots of awesome shit available. Big Daddy wants you to get involved. Join the communities, the Discord. Check out the motherfucking store. You can buy some goddamn posters of the Drunken Nerd Painter's art. For sure. Just check the shit out. Also check out the YouTube series Masterworks of the Drunken Nerd Painter. It's totally awesome, bitch. Totally awesome. Remember, you can penetrate your heart's desire deep within the fabric of the canvas as long as you put all of yourself into your work. That's all you gotta do. Just believe in yourself. It's as simple as that. That's all you gotta do. You know what? It needs to be longer. Fuck it. Excellent. That's way too much goddamn hair. Fuck it. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe that's a little bit longer. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. That's good. That's good. Big Daddy's cool with that. Oh my God, Hamburglar, you son of a bitch. Hamburglar, you motherfucker. How long has it been? You goddamn bastard. Hamburglar, West Side, my friend. Appreciate you coming here, my friend. Suck my ass. Alright, so we got one final thing to paint. It's been a hot minute. Howdy. Hamburglar. Big Daddy appreciates you coming back, bitch. Now we need to paint the motherfucking spell book that this chick is conjuring this fucking elemental from. Okay. So we're gonna go to some straight up brown. Then we're gonna go to the John Mills motherfucking script liner brush, bitch. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. Big Daddy's a little drunk. Big Daddy's a little drunk. So, this book It's gonna be classic brown. Shit brown at that. That's a fucking good book, man. Alright, I'm cool with that. Now we're gonna go to some motherfucking white. Oh, the pages. That little detail is so important. Let's get some darker colors in. Let's make the spine of the book. Just a slight alteration, that's it. Now we need some motherfucking gold for the little thing. The facts that you can paint better than me while you're drunk is wild. Hamburglar. If you painted with all of your heart's desire, you could create beautiful images too. You really could. The drunken painting method is the method of painting for everyone. Always remember that. Big Daddy created this painting method so that everyone could create beautiful images, to express their heart's desire the way that they wanted. Now, the last thing we need is some writing on the face of the book. So we're going to take some fucking white paint. We're going to thin it out a little bit with some water, or if you're using oils, fucking paint thinner. And then we're just make a little bit of text on the book, just to give it some goddamn personality and shit. And that's all we need. She is completed. All right, everyone, listen up. We've got to paint the fire elemental next. The elemental that she's summoning to bring the fire to this world of ice. Okay? A song of fire and ice boobs. Sounds like a porno. Let me spray some piss. And when we come back, I'm going to paint this elemental. But then we're at the point where you've got to give me your ideas. What can we add to this painting to make it more beautiful? Okay. Hamburglar, I'm going to need your motherfucking ass to start thinking. Suck my ass. Big Sex will be right back. Here's a nice close-up so you can get an erection. Whether that's penile or clitoral. Regardless, either way. Save your ideas till the end. For sure, bitches. Alright. Alright, everyone. Let me get a nice little sip. The final thing we need to paint for this image is the elemental creature that she is summoning. Okay? Before we do that, let's clean the palette off. I know we didn't have any food part tonight, but, you know, the show's gone a little quickly. Okay. First thing we need to do. This is not the appropriate music. God damn, I got paint all over my desk. It's okay. Fuck it, this'll work. Alright. I need some straight up black paint. What I need is the John Mills script liner brush. So let's outline it first. We're not going to make them overly big, just a decent size. Kevin Mims, thank you for the 50 bits. Big Daddy will use your 50 cent to buy drugs. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. For sure, bitch. Alright, now. We just need a nice outline of a creature. Big old thick creature. Weird wavy lines. Anatomically, he can be all fucked up. It's okay. Cool with that. This arm is way up in the fucking air. This arm is down below. Up here, we're just gonna make a weird ass fucking circly head. I'm cool with that. Now, the hands are big as fuck. It's like the end of his hand is like a big fucking rock or something. But it's gonna be a rock of fire. Same thing on this hand. Okay. Now let's go to John Mills. Motherfucking tiny filbert brush. Let's block him in. Okay. Nice. Okay, good, good. I like that. I can deal with that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get some motherfucking yellow. Those some big ass hands. Hamburglar. That's the intention. That's the intention. Just trust Big Daddy. Trust Big Daddy. Let's go to the John Mills motherfucking knife. I got some yellow here, and we just need to cut his ass into the lava. That's all we need to do. Excellent, excellent. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Now look what we got here. Here's what we need to do. Let me show you how we're gonna make this special. We got some yellow. We need some red and some orange. Let's go to John Mills' tiny fan brush. But first, let's take a sip. Okay, so here's what we need to do. Let's start with yellow. All the way around. Ain't got to be perfect. Be careful. Yellow and black make green. You don't want the green on this son of a bitch. I think yellow and black make green. Don't quote me on that. All right, that's yellow. Now we need orange. Excellent. This is the power of the drunken paint method. Now we need some goddamn fucking red. Red tops it off. The red I'm gonna go a little heavier on. Just to insinuate the fucking flames penetrating from it. Excellent. Excellent. The John Mills sword cutting into the canvas. They do, I'm pretty sure. That's an excellent observation. Excellent observation. Now, I'll tell you what we want to do. We do want to make a face on this son of a bitch. And I think making it in yellow is a good idea. Or maybe we'll do yellow with the irises being red. I feel the drunken painting method is great because it lets people make more impulse decisions and not be too afraid to make a mistake because there are no mistakes in painting. That is correct. With certain methods of painting, there certainly are mistakes. With this, there is not. There is no mistake at all. Whatever you put onto here is what was intended to be. So I'm just going to thin this yellow paint out real good. The iris will be red. Same thing, we need an ultra thin paint. The mouth itself will be orange. Excellent. Excellent. Now, there are going to be little blotches of paint, not paint, of fire within inside of him. So let's go back to that tiny fan brush. So maybe within inside of him, be a little yellow here. Fuck it. Just fire penetrating out of his fucking weird body. West Side. And ladies and gentlemen, my original vision for this painting is complete. But now, it's up to you guys. Because we need to see what we can add to this painting to make it more beautiful. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to give me your suggestions. I'm going to write them down, and I will pick the best suggestions to add to it. Now, if there's no good suggestions, we'll leave it as it is. But anyway, Give me a moment. Alright guys, you have 5 minutes to give me your best suggestions on what to add to this painting to make it more beautiful. I'll write them all down and then we will select the best ones, if there are good ones. Your time begins. Hey music, start. Now. Goddamn, I'm fucking drunk. There we go. 5 minutes, bitches. By the way, you can totally buy this painting too. Like $50, what's it? This is totally not the music I was going for, but fuck it. Alright, now. Maybe right here. Maybe a little bit more detail there, fuck it. Maybe some sparks are coming off. I like that. Maybe right here, there's a nice little fucking super spark where she's fucking doing that shit. Big Daddy can deal with that. Now let's thin the paint out further to create the lines on the other side. Now these need to be small as fuck, because it's further back, obviously. So it don't need to be as thick. Yeah. Big Sexy likes. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that completes our painting for tonight. I'm going to sign this painting in red, but you use whatever color you fucking want. Actually, it's more of a pink because some goddamn yellow got stuck in there, but fuck it. And this just goes to show you that with the power of alcohol and our imagination, we can achieve anything using my drunken painting method. Daniel, Westside, my friend. So, that concludes our episode of the Drunken Nerd Painter. Fire and Ice Boob Chick. Westside Hamburglar. We're going to host somebody tonight, but I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to randomly select somebody and say fuck it. In closing, fire and ice. Fire and ice. Opposites, yet somehow the same. It is the differences in life that makes us unique and special. It is the differences. We all have a dream in our heart sometimes, and we wish to penetrate that dream into a medium, regardless of what that medium is. It is important that you do it. Even if you fail, there is success. Fuck this music, man. There is success in failure. For it is the willingness to try that is important. That is what is important. The drunken painting method is a powerful method of painting, which allows us all to penetrate our hearts deep within the fabric. It has given the gift of beauty to everyone, and I am proud to have created it. It is my gift to humanity. My name is John Mills. I'm the Drunken Nerd Painter. Have a nice day. Stick with Big Daddy. We're going to host somebody. Very randomly. Westside Hamburger. Appreciate you being here. So let's see who the fuck is streaming real quick. And like I said, I'm going to be real fucking quick about this. And I want you all to go in there, and if you subscribe to my channel, to penetrate my face emotes into chat. And give beautiful words of wisdom to whoever we ejaculate ourselves onto tonight. You know what? This seems like a really nice lady. Fuck it, we're going with her. And she's actually sculpting something, which is pretty fucking neat. Actually, really fucking neat. Fuck this music so much, man. Just really, really fuck this music. Alright, so I'll see you guys there. God damn, this is terrible fucking music. What an awful selection. Alright, guys. Yeah, that totally isn't right. God damn, I can never remember how to fucking do this shit. Is that right there? Yeah. Oh my god. Somebody remind me how to fucking host somebody. Is it /raid or exclamation point? I can't fucking remember. I'm drunk as shit. Somebody help Big Sexy out. I can't fucking remember what it is. / Oh my god. Thanks, Hamburglar. Alright, here we go. Is this gonna fucking be it? Fucking work. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, that worked. Alright. So, let me turn this stupid fucking music off. I'll see you guys later on the Drunken Nerd Painter. Make sure and join all the social media shit and all that fucking stuff, you know. God damn, this looks cool as shit. But anyway, appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you in chat. West Side, everyone. Good night.